Hello friends and welcome to BananaCam.Ai. So good to be back with you today. We are here for another tutorial on how to use BananaCam.Ai for your events. And on that note, we're going to be speaking specifically about how to create your very first event and get it all set up and ready to go. And one thing you should know is that with BananaCam, you can set up as many events as you like and run them simultaneously. There's no limit to the number of events that you can run. It all really depends on how much credits you have available, of course, and you can try it out. Sign up today for, create a free account at BananaCam.Ai, and you get 10 free credits when you sign up to give it a try. And then you can either just buy credit packs without a subscription, or you can subscribe monthly, your choice. So let's take a look at BananaCam. So if you haven't seen the first video, maybe go back and check that out. And it just shows you how to set up your free account, which is really quite easy. So I'm already signed in here. So you can see that I've got various options here. Once I'm signed in, I've got my dashboard. I can see, how many credits I have. There's various options here. And there is, I'll go into these other things after, but today we're going to specifically talk about events. So this is the event dashboard, and we've got a few different events set up here, and I'm going to show you how you can set up your own quite easily. So all you do is you go to create event, you're going to put in your event name, and you're going to want that to be something relatively unique. So I'm just going to say unique New York. Try saying that 10 times fast. And when you do that, it's going to create a slug, which will be your URL. It'll be part of your URL. So it'll be your unique identifier for this event. And then here you can add a custom prompt, whatever you want that to be. And that will become the global prompt for the event. So unless anyone chooses a different prompt, when they take a picture with the photo booth, the prompt you put here is what's going to be applied to their photos. And then below that, you have some gallery settings. So you can have some control over how the gallery displays. And that will be a whole video, but I recommend either the grid layout or the animated mosaic if you want to put it up on a big screen. That's really nice because it's animated. The grid layout is great for using it as a sharing station where you can, download with QR code and other various ways. You can allow downloads, allowed social sharing, and showing the metadata will show the prompt in the gallery, which could be useful. And you can set up your own custom colors for how the app looks. So forget about the BananaCam branding. Maybe you don't love bright yellow and you want to do something different. You can do that, and you can even change the logo so it is your own branding or your customer's branding. And you can even upsell that as an add-on feature. And finally, you can activate and deactivate the event. So once the event is done, you don't want people to have access to taking photos and using your credits. You just deactivate that. Or perhaps it's a multi-day event and you want to give the client access to it over a few days. You can do that. Just remember to turn it off. And then you create your event. It's that simple. I've already got a few here, so I'll show you. So this one we have, I just created Arthur's test event. I went through the exact same process we just went through, except I did include a prompt. And down here, you'll see we have a few options. So you have your activate, deactivate. You have your edit. So you can always edit the prompt. You can edit the slug. You can edit all aspects of it at any time, even once it's live. There is an overlays section. So this is where you will be able to choose if you want to have a border, one of our built-in borders, or a custom border, or you want to have no border at all. And you also select the aspect ratio. So you'll see, for example, there's here no overlay 9:16 and no overlay 16:9. So if you want it to be a 16:9, you just add that to the event and you activate it. and it'll turn green once activated, and that's it. So now all the photos will have that aspect ratio applied to it. And you can create your own in Canva as long as they have transparency. You're good. Then we have the moderation page, which again is its own URL. So if you want to, have one person in the event monitoring the photos, they can do that. Although the AI model itself has really good moderation, so you're not likely to get anything that's inappropriate. And if the prompt is inappropriate, it won't generate. It'll say flagged for sensitivity or whatever. So that is the, how you can edit the event. Now, if I go here to the photo booth, I just click open, and this, what just popped open is essentially the app. You don't need to download it from the App Store. It's called a PWA. It's called a progressive web app. So you can download it from the browser. But yeah, you can download the app. You can do it on your phone, on your different tablets. So there is an app, so you don't see the browser and all that stuff. So let's open up the photo booth. So you can see here, it's got the custom logo, the custom colors. And when I go to take a picture, I'm just going to change the camera here. It will use the global prompt that we set in the event, or I can edit the prompt here. I can create my own prompt, or you can add your own up to 3 different prompts that you can attach to your event. So that is the events. So if you want to just share the gallery with your client after the event, take a look at this one. Okay, this one has a few different aspect ratios, and you can see some people made their own prompts, which you can see there. Formula One driver. I just put this out to some of my contacts just to play with. So some people changed the prompt, some people didn't. Many people didn't. So that's the gallery. And you can always head back over to the photo booth. So that's the events settings and how you can set up your very first event. And we are going to wrap this video up for now. And thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you found that helpful. And we will be putting out lots more videos. We've got stuff coming up on prompting. We'll talk about the overlays. We're going to talk about all kinds of stuff. If you have questions, put them in the comments, and definitely subscribe so you can stay in the loop with everything that's happening. We have a whole list of features that are coming out, and excited to share those with you guys. So until then, I'm Arthur K, and this is BananaCam out. Peace.